I'm Zoe Grace Rodriguez, and you're watching Teen Access. In today's show, we have Dream, Cassiesboktok, and Mattie Westbrouk. This is part 2 of our VidCon coverage, so let's start the show. Starting off the show, we talked to Cassiesboktok, who's turned her love for books into a social media empire. We're gonna pick her brain on how she got started, so let's take a look.
What's better than season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty coming out this summer? The new cover of Will Always Have Summer with the cast on it. This is the most gorgeous book I have ever seen. It is available on Amazon, so what better way to prepare for the new season of the show coming out than by going and getting this book on Amazon and rereading the trilogy with the cast on it. So you know you get twice the Conrad. Conrad on the screen and Conrad in your book. And if you're Team Jeremiah, it's a win-win situation because you also get twice the Jeremiah. And you guys know how obsessed I am with the show, but the books also have a special place in my heart. I love them so much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Conrad on my screen again and in the book. And for the new season of the show, I'm also looking forward to seeing what Taylor Swift songs they put in the new season. So, yeah, obsessed.
Why don't we start from the beginning? How did the whole, you getting into the creator space, how did that work?
Okay, so the very start of me having social media was actually a Maze Runner fan account when I was 14. Yup. And then I started doing TikTok in 2020, and then it was just YouTube and Instagram. So it kind of went from there, but I started off doing books, and then I kind of expanded more pop culture, skits, so a bit of everything now. Yeah.
When you first started your accounts, did you ever see it getting this big and for you to become a creator?
No, not at all. I had no idea this was gonna happen, but it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, so it was amazing. Yeah.
Do you remember your first viral video?
Ooh, my first viral video. I think my first video to get over 1 million likes was a Summer I Turned Pretty video. So I do remember that one. Oh my gosh, so good. And I think before that, the first video that blew up to me was a Maze Runner video, way back in 2021. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so what was your favorite book series that you read that got turned into a movie adaptation?
Movie adaptation. Oh. Okay, I would say the best book to movie adaptation is definitely Hunger Games because it's nearly identical. It's insane. Yeah. I also love A Good Girl Scouted Murder. There's so many, but Hunger Games is definitely the best. It's so good. So yeah.
Are you excited for the new one that's coming out soon?
So excited. The book was so good. Yeah.
Are there any books that you would love to see turn into a movie or series?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I really like A Love Letter to Whiskey. It's kind of a little bit unpopular, but that would be such a good movie. Also, Emily Henry books. And I know they're already kind of being adapted. Okay. Taylor Jenkins Reid. I need to stop myself because I could go on for so long.
No, I'm a book girly too.
Yes. So yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Guys, I don't know where the rumors started that I'm locked in this room. Just wait, the door opens. You guys are crazy. No, it opens. Just get. Hello?
So, how did you transition more from because you do a lot of lifestyle now?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you transition more from books to more about you?
Yeah, so it kind of just happened over time, I think. I did books for a while, kind of into 2023, and I still do a lot of books. Yeah, obviously. But I kind of just go with the flow, I post things I love, I post about my life now, so it's just it just kind of happened. I don't know. Yeah, but I still post about books, so yeah.
Where do you see your path in the creator industry going? Do you see it leaning more towards books or what?
I think it's gonna stay, kind of similar to what I do now. I do want to move into more YouTube long form and stuff like that. So yeah.
What would you say is your biggest platform?
TikTok, probably. Yeah, it's the one I'm most consistent with. I post a lot on TikTok, but yeah.
And okay, my little sister's a really big fan of you, and she told me that you had this little love story, slow burn, teasing. How did you come up with the idea of that?
So should we finally kiss or?
Let me text Alex.
Alex Warren? So it was not planned at all. It just kind of happened. One day another creator duetted my video, and then we just went back and forth. We met up. It just kind of blew up. So yeah, never planned. It just kind of happened.
So was it for the views or?
Was never for the views. No, wow. And I think that's why it felt so real and authentic to a lot of people is because it was us actually having fun. We actually liked each other as people. So it was a lot of fun.
So what's your guys' relationship like now that you're public with everything?
Yeah. What do you think it's like now?
I don't know.
It's the mystery. Nobody knows. Okay, are they dating? Are they not?
Okay.
Nobody knows, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and what brings you to VidCon this year?
Well, I've always wanted to come to VidCon, and they invited me a few months ago, I think, and I obviously jumped on that right away. I was so excited. It's been amazing, so yeah.
What's the part that you're the most excited for?
Most excited for? I'm excited for the meet and greet. I'm excited to meet new people, a lot of people, yeah. I did 2 panels today that were games. They were so much fun. I love meeting other creators. It's also really fun, so.
Who's your favorite creator you've met?
I met Red and Link yesterday. I like grew up with them. I love them so much. I've never froze before ever when I met anybody. I completely freaked out when I met them. Like, it was so cool. They were so nice, so funny. But yeah, they're amazing.
Have you ever had a bad experience with someone, meeting someone?
I've gotten so lucky. I've never had a bad experience. Everybody I've met has been amazing. Yeah.
That's amazing. And what are your plans for the rest of the day?
Rest of the day, I don't know. I think we're hanging out here for a while. Yeah, try to meet some people. Yeah.
Yay. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for fitting this in.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Okay, period.
Hi, my name is Cassiesboktok, and you've just been buzzed.
Don't go away. We have Mattie Westbrouk up next.
So recently my girlfriend gave me complete creative control over our balcony. And I guarantee you she is going to be regretting that in a couple of hours, because today I am building an extra apartment right outside of ours for our hairless chicken McNuggets with absolutely zero survival instinct. Look at my baby go! My explorative baby!
This is the view that she always sees from the window. Now you can hear the sounds and smell the sight. She loves a good bowl.
I knew they'd love it. Just an average Tuesday.
It's Saturday.
You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit.
Hey guys, it's Zoe Grace Rodriguez with Teen Access, and today we're at VidCon Anaheim 2025 with the one and only
Mattie Westbrouk.
Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning of your career. How did it all start? What happened? How did we get here today?
You know, it's all luck and it's all by chance. I started during COVID. I didn't get any social media or a phone until I was 18. And so having it was like the most exciting thing of my life, and I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew I was really bored, and so I posted like 6 to 9 times a day. My mom barges in my room one day and she's like, "Why do you have like 10,000 followers on TikTok?" And I was like, "Oh, I have no idea." And then I literally think, I'm not even kidding you, I think it went from maybe like 900K to like 3.5 million in a month.
Really?
Yeah, I would open my phone and be like 200,000 new followers, and it was like I would post, a lot of people know me from the Boba Shop videos. I would post and then I would put my phone in my locker for work, and then I'd check it after work and it'd be like 250,000. I was like, this is crazy, and it would just go up exponentially. But yeah, I started posting about my part-time job, like story times, about my interactions with different people, and people really like that I talk, which is great because I'm told that I never stop doing it. And yeah, that was my start. And then I moved to LA about 4 years ago, started posting content with friends, my girlfriend. And yeah, now I just do like daily life comedy stuff.
Do you remember your very first like viral video where you're like, damn, like I've made it?
Oh, not I've made it, but it was really embarrassing. I do. Do you want me to like reenact?
Yes.
Okay, no, for sure. So I stayed at this Airbnb, and I was in college at the time in Portland, and I was in nursing school. And I remember I stayed at this Airbnb for the weekend with my girlfriend at the time, and I needed a towel after I had gotten out of the shower, but it wasn't in the bathroom, so I had to like sprint across the house, no clothes on. And I like get the towel, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm dry now. There was like a giant camera in the living room, and so some people out there have footage of me running through their house naked. And I made a story time about it, and it went crazy. Like, I think at the time it got like 10 million views, which was a lot for 2019.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2019,
Yeah.
right? So it was a lot for 2019, and that really just blew me up. And that's where it all started. And then I was like, wait, these story times are really funny. Like, I should keep running with this. I found like it wasn't like that moment where I was like, I made it, but I sort of started to realize what I was good at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Mm-hmm. So 1 is poison.
Okay.
Okay, turn you around, close your eyes.
Ready?
Okay.
You picked one?
Yeah.
So I picked the ones that aren't poisonous?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's not poisonous.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you picked a green one.
Okay.
You didn't.
You're good. You're still good. You're good. Okay.
You didn't pick green, did you?
You mentioned you have a girlfriend currently. How did you guys meet? Tell me a little bit about her.
Oh my God, she spawned in my living room. People are always like, how'd you meet? Like, how'd you meet? She literally just appeared there one day. I was moving out of my very first apartment in LA, and she came over to help my roommate move, and they were friends for like a couple of years, and I walk out in the living room, she's like, hey, Carter fell asleep, like, do you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, and now it's been 2 years. We're very happy. We have our own place together. It was very, very quick. We were friends for about 3-4 months, which I think is honestly the best way to start a relationship, just to be friends first, to get to know them really well. Yeah, I love her.
So did you boot the other roommate from your guys' living situation?
No. He wanted to, we actually, after that living situation, we moved into another place, and he wanted to break the lease on that one. So we stopped living together after that. And then I sort of scrambled, and I moved in with like her in like a one bedroom with 2 cats in like a house. And we didn't have access to the rest of the house. Like, it wasn't our house. And so that was crazy. If you can survive 5 months in 1 bedroom with somebody with 2 cats, you can do anything. I promise.
So what was it like moving from a small town, going to like big LA, like being an influencer, like, whoa, it's actually happening?
I'm surprised I'm alive. I had like no money in my pocket. I barely just got a management. And I was so shocked that I even made it a month, because I moved in with 2 guys. I moved into a place that I had never physically seen in person, and I let two men pick out this apartment. And it worked out. It worked out. We lived there for like 3 years. And Scott was one of the first people that I moved in with, and I still love him to this day. I hung out with him at Disneyland yesterday, and it was very jarring. I will say my first impression of being in LA was, you know how it is. When you're driving where we are from, there's always the green turn signal. Like, right? There's always the green arrow to tell you when to turn left. I almost killed a car full of 5 people because I thought when the arrow goes or when the light turns green, you just
turn.
Go.
Yes, that happened to me a couple too many times.
Almost died.
And the yellow lights are yellow for like 1 second. Like, you can't run. You cannot run.
So that was my first impression. It was a learning curve. That the traffic, the people, it's not very connected.
No.
People like, you're all a little bit robotic until you're with your favorite people.
Yes.
And that's how it has to be.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to stay in LA forever? Or do you have like future plans going somewhere else?
No. I'm not going to be in LA forever. I definitely think it's where I need to be right now. But like, in terms of like starting a family and getting married, like, I would move out of LA for that. I don't think I want to raise my kids there.
What's your like end goal for your career?
Oh my God, just to make an impact on people. And I feel like I've already done that. Is he good?
Hello? You good?
You're good.
Okay, continue.
I feel like the end goal is to really just make an impact on people. And I feel like I've already done that, considering how many people come up to me and tell me how much I've just helped them through different periods of their life. And, oh my gosh, I loved you in 2022. That actually like means a lot to me. Yeah, I would say my, like, a goal in terms of like a career, acting. Yeah,
okay,
definitely, yeah.
If you could tell your little self anything, what would you say? Any advice?
I would just show her a little picture of me, and then she would know everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, and what brings you to VidCon?
I've always wanted to be a featured creator. This is my first year of being a featured creator, and it's just so nice to put a face to the people who follow me. Like, it really is, like those moments where we have like a minute-long conversation about what they're going through and the comfortability that they feel like they can share with me, like really intimate parts of their life. It brings out like the best in my ability to create something, because I know who I'm creating it for, and that's really why I wanted to come out here and meet a bunch of people that mean a lot to me too.
And what are your plans for the rest of today?
Oh my God, I'm gonna go home see my girlfriend.
Aww,
yeah. I'm gonna drive back and see her, and then tomorrow I've got the Kids' Choice Awards. So
I'm going to the Kids' Choice Awards too.
I will
see you there. Hey, okay, perfect. Well, I'll leave you to it. Go have fun with your girlfriend. Thank you so much for fitting this in. This has been a blast.
Hi, my name is Mattie Westbrouk, and I've just...
Dream has taken his love for gaming to a whole new level through his rise to media stardom on Minecraft. I got a chance to talk to him about how it all started, his face reveal, And why all the mystery? So let's take a look. Hey guys, it's Zoe Grace Rodriguez, and today we're at VidCon Anaheim 2025 with the one and only
Dream.
Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. How did you start the whole Minecraft thing?
Oh god, I've been playing Minecraft since I was like 11, I think. So and I was in 2011, and then I started coding plugins for Minecraft because they let you kind of do anything you want. It's like a sandbox game, and I think because I can do anything I want, I kind of just can't get bored of it. So.
Was your username always Dream, or were there other options before?
I had other usernames, but usually it was Dream and then something else. So I had like Dream On PvP, Dream On or Dream XD. It was all like variations of like Aerosmith, like Dream On. And then I dropped the On and made it Dream.
When did you drop the On and just become Dream?
When I started YouTube.
Okay.
So before that I went as other things, and then when I started YouTube I was like, I kind of need to think about what my name should be, like strategically, I guess. And I was like, I'll do Dream. And actually a lot of people told me at the time not to do it. They were like,
really?
Yeah, because they're saying, oh, you're going to look up Dream, and how's anyone going to find you?
Well, now they
yeah,
know.
But now it works. But
I got a package in the mail from YouTube. There's like a top and there's like a little bottom here. Oh, okay, spoiler there. There's some sort of award. Okay, opening to the top. Hey Dream, Dream's greatest hits. It's about my face reveal. Hey Dream, we wanted to reach out to you as a display of our appreciation for everything you've done for our platform. You played an integral role in building one of the largest and most diverse communities YouTube has ever seen. It is for this reason that we are thrilled to announce this exciting news to you and your fans. Google is currently in the process of acquiring Minecraft. Wait, what? What's in here then? Oh my god, the #1 Minecraft YouTuber Dream. Look at that! That is so cool! That is so cool. I'm getting distracted. Wait, Google is what? Google is getting Minecraft? We here at YouTube strongly believe the current player base in Minecraft has only just begun to approach its full potential. We've selected you to become the Chief Executive Officer and Head of Foreign Relations for Minecraft. Wait, what? We are confident that under your guidance, Minecraft will continue to grow and evolve in exciting ways. Wait, what? I can help come up with ideas for Minecraft and what should be added to updates and stuff. This is like the best day of my life.
What was your first impression of Minecraft when you first started playing? Were you like...
I used to say it was a copy of Roblox. This was when I first started playing, but then...
I thought Roblox was the opposite, actually.
Yeah, well, I played Roblox before I played Minecraft, and then I started playing my friends tried to get me to play Minecraft, and I was like, it's just a Roblox copy, and then the rest is history.
Okay, when you first started YouTubing, were you just doing it for fun, or were you like filming the videos, like expecting to be a YouTuber?
When I've made YouTube videos my whole life, just under different names and different types of videos. When I started as Dream, I was telling everyone I was going to be a big. I was going around trying to like get favors by being like, I'm going to be a big YouTuber. Like, you should help me with this now. Like, to try and get boosted or whatever. Like for free Minecraft ranks. Like, give me a free Minecraft rank, and I'll when I'm a big YouTuber, I'll help you out. So yeah, I had a lot of confidence when I was starting YouTube.
Did you purposefully not have your face on anything at the beginning, or was that like kind of on accident? You just went with it?
Well, it was on accident at first. It was just like I'm playing games. I wasn't like I never really went on camera, and I was just like, well, I'm playing. You don't need to see my face. Like I'm just playing Minecraft. But then the fans made fan art of me in a mask and did a lot of really cool stuff. I kind of like ran with it, and I was like, okay. Then it became very purposeful because I was like, okay, this is cool. Like I want to keep this.
Do you remember your first viral video?
I think. My first viral video from when I posted it was a video I made about finding PewDiePie's Minecraft seed, like reverse engineering his Minecraft seed. But technically my very first video I posted was like a stupid cursed Minecraft video where I just was like doing things you shouldn't do in Minecraft. Like I was mining with a shovel instead of a pickaxe or whatever, and that one popped off just a little later. Like it took like a bit because I didn't have an audience, and then it just randomly popped off. But.
At what point did you realize you could start making a career out of this?
I don't know. Yeah, there was a point in time where I quit my job, and it was before I actually quit my job before I did YouTube to do YouTube. I was like, I'm going to do YouTube. I quit my job. I think I had $20,000-$30,000 in savings, and I was kind of like eating into my savings as I was posting videos. And there was a point in time where I was like, oh my god, I started making money, but I didn't have my address confirmed or something, so I had to like wait until they sent me a slip, and it was like coinciding with right when my bank account was like hitting zero. And I was like, I might need to borrow money from somebody. And I was like reaching out to my friends, being like, hey, I have the money, it's just like I'm not approved yet, so I can't get it, but I'm gonna have it. And it ended up working out. I didn't need to borrow money or anything, but yeah, I think it was. So that was probably later on in 2019. It was a couple months after I started, but.
What were your parents' reactions to like all of this? You're like, I'm quitting my job and I'm starting YouTube.
Yeah, they didn't like that. No, they didn't like that part. But then they've always been super supportive. I mean, I feel like they're smart. It's like especially they see success and they're like, okay, now we understand. Obviously, before that they were just like, hey, be smart. You have a good job. You've worked your way up where you are, and quitting to do YouTube when you haven't posted a video seems a little risky. But
well, it worked out.
Yeah,
but
it did work out.
Do you remember your like first collab and who it was with?
That's a great question. My first collab and who it was with. I think technically the first video I ever posted that had other people in it was like a Minecraft last to leave circle challenge with a bunch of people. But I had like George and Sapnap and a bunch of people that I have in my videos always. But I think I appeared in some Skeppy videos before I did YouTube when I was kind of in my after I'd quit my job, before I'd posted my first video. I was in 1 or 2 Skeppy videos, but I guess it just depends what's considered a collab, because I also was in Bad Boy Halo videos in like 2014 before I was Dream, so I don't know.
And speaking of George, what's your relationship like with him?
Awesome, I guess. He's my best friend. We live together, me, him, and Sapnap, and I feel like we have a great relationship.
Aww. What did you think about that one time, the weird era where people were making edits of you guys? I remember seeing that.
I think we still have edits. It wasn't necessarily. I mean, it was definitely more popular before, but still see edits. You mean of like us as like a couple, or okay? I was sure if you just meant like us individually.
No,
but,
like yes, a couple.
It definitely happens less, but it still happens. I mean, I always thought.
What the heck?
Yeah, I think I've always pretty much said it's like I would sometimes I will find it funny, like I'll laugh about it or whatever, and people used to get on me about not being uncomfortable about it. They'd be like, "Why are you not uncomfortable?" I'm like, I feel like if someone finds comfort or a laugh or anything in their creators in whatever way, for me personally, I don't care. But yeah, I thought I more find it funny. I'll watch an edit and it's like us, and I'll show George, and he'll be like lean into fake kiss me or something, and it's like okay, yeah, it's funny.
That's amazing. What would you say is the best thing you got from like creating content and doing Minecraft and being a YouTuber streamer?
Okay, the best thing I got. I don't know. I feel like knowledge. I guess I feel like I've learned a lot, personally, like a lot of personal growth. So I feel like the best thing I got was like a community of people from around the world. Like I was very isolated before I did YouTube. I was in my little circle, and that was it. And then now I have a community of people that from all around the world, different countries and cultures, and race, gender, etc. And I feel like it's opened my world up a lot. It's broadened my worldview, and so yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing I've gained.
Is it weird now that you've done like your face reveal and like people recognize you like based off of your face?
I guess I've never thought it's weird. I thought it's interesting. The thing is, I'm the most like social introvert you'll ever meet. Like I'm so social. My social battery is like infinite. I can talk to people forever. So whenever I meet someone in person, it's just like an opportunity to talk to people.
Yeah.
I used to, I don't know, if I was out, I would just never go anywhere. But when I did go somewhere, I'm so social. So I would go out and I'm at the foot doctor, and I'm like talking with people in the lobby or whatever, just going up to people, whatever. And so to me, it's like it's always just been an excuse now to talk to people. Like everywhere I go, I always have somebody to talk to now, and so I like it.
Yeah.
I'm like walking around, okay, and someone comes up, oh hey, yeah, and there was a time a couple years ago, I was at a breakfast place, and I was just alone, and I was like, can I join you guys? And it was like a family, and I just sat there and like ate with them and had food. So I feel like I've never thought it was weird, but I can understand why it might seem like it.
Because you're so used to like being able to go out in public and stuff.
Well, that's the thing is I didn't do that. Like I was such a homebody. I never left my house. I mean, when I was faceless, I literally didn't leave my house. It was like I left in a couple years, a couple times for the doctor and the dentist. So then when I kind of went from like 0 to 100, like I didn't really have, I have not been an adult that has left my house and not been recognized by people when I go around. So I kind of, I don't know, I guess I jumped straight to the 0 to 100.
That's amazing. Post face reveal, how long was the turnaround before you like saw your first fan?
I went to TwitchCon right after my face reveal, so I think it was probably getting out of the airplane or something at TwitchCon. So it was probably 4 days later, 3 days later or something. Or actually, no, because I actually no, that's not true. I think we were at Walmart. I think it was before. I think it was like the day after the face reveal.
Okay.
And we were in Walmart getting something. I don't remember what it was. It was like me, George, and Sapnap. I think it was in Walmart.
How did you go for so long with like hanging out with your friends and stuff without getting recognized? I know you said that you spent a lot of time in your house, but like
I didn't leave my house. I didn't hang out with my
Really?
friends. I didn't leave my house. The only person I ever would hang out with is Sapnap because he near the end he lived with me. But I didn't leave my house. I mean, it's not an exaggeration. When I left my house, I was under a blanket in the back of my car to go to a different state to go to the doctor. That was it. I left for the dentist once or twice, the doctor once or twice. I actually think that's it. I know that near the end of my face reveal, I went to see the Spider-Man movie premiere.
yes.
Spider-Man. But that was it. That was the only time. I literally did not leave my house. I had everything. I mean, I had like my banker came to my house. Everything just was at my house.
Interesting. What was the moment when you decided like, okay, it's time to reveal my face to the world?
Oh, I wanted to reveal my face to do things. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to go to conventions. I wouldn't be able to talk to people, meet, hang out with my friends, do things. So George was getting his visa, and I was kind of just waiting for that to happen and waiting for the best timing for that, I guess. So it just whenever everything came together, it came together, and then just did it.
So do you have any upcoming projects for the viewers at home?
I mean, yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff within Minecraft. I don't know what the viewership demographic is like, but I've been working on this technology called Fusion that I actually showed off at VidCon, where you can 3D project someone from real life into Minecraft, and they play the game. No controllers; they're just using their hands and their body, and if they want to walk in the game, they walk in real life.
That's really cool.
And we're using that with we put a person in, we size them up in the game, and they're a big titan, a giant, and then they attack the Minecraft players. I'm starting a survival server soon that uses that I'll probably be streaming a lot. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking this interview. This has been a blast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, my name is Dream, and you've just been buzzed.
Well, that's all we have. Special thanks to Dream, VidCon, Mattie Westbrouk, and Cassie, and my mom. Don't forget to like us, follow us, and subscribe on all of our platforms at Teen Access Teen V. I'm Zoe Grace Rodriguez, and remember, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a goldfish. Peace!